Volcanic eruptions occur when magma, gas, and ash escape from the vents of a volcano. Lava flows, ash clouds, and pyroclastic flows that affect the surrounding environment and climate can cause various effects. This video contains the details of 5 of the most dangerous volcanic eruptions in the world. Number 5. The 1902 eruption of Mount Pelée in Martinique. The eruption that destroyed the town of Saint-Pierre is notorious for its catastrophic pyroclastic flows. The most significant eruption occurred on May 8, 1902. Pelée released pyroclastic flows, superheated mixtures of ash, gas, and volcanic rock that raced down mountain slopes at high speeds. Saint-Pierre, which lies in the path of these currents, was almost wiped out. The city, once known as the Paris of the Caribbean, was destroyed, and almost the entire population was destroyed. Only a few survived, including a prisoner in a poorly ventilated cell. The death toll from the eruption is estimated at 30,000, making it one of the deadliest volcanic eruptions of the 20th century. The eruption also produced a large volcanic cloud that dispersed ash over a wide area, affecting the region's climate. The Mount Pelée tragedy underscored the destructive power of pyroclastic flows and the importance of understanding and preparing for volcanic hazards in vulnerable areas. Number 4. The eruption of Krakatoa in 1883. This volcanic eruption is known as one of the most powerful volcanic events in modern history. The eruption continued for several days, with the most destructive events occurring on August 26 to 27, 1883. The explosion was heard thousands of kilometers away and was one of the loudest sounds ever recorded. The explosion released enormous energy, causing shock waves and atmospheric disturbances. The collapse of the island caused a powerful tsunami, which reached a height of up to 40 meters. Coastal areas around the Sunda Strait were devastated. Volcanic ash and debris released into the atmosphere had significant climate effects around the world, resulting in vivid sunsets and cooler temperatures for several years. As a result of the eruption, tens of thousands of lives were lost, primarily due to the tsunami. The 1883 Krakatoa eruption is a testament to the enormous power of volcanic events and their potential for far-reaching consequences affecting local and global environments. Number 3. The eruption of Mount Unzen in 1792. The eruption of Mount Unzen in 1792 was a catastrophic event with significant consequences. The eruption occurred on May 21, 1792. The eruption of Mount Unzen was caused by the collapse of the Mayuyama lava dome. The collapse triggered a massive landslide, devastating pyroclastic flows and tsunamis. About 15,000 people died in this event. Pyroclastic flows engulfed nearby towns and villages, leading to widespread devastation. The collapse of the lava dome into the sea caused a tsunami, which added to the devastation. Waves reached a height of over 100 meters and affected coastal areas. The eruption significantly changed the landscape of the Shimabara Peninsula. The tragic event had long-lasting effects on the region and affected the understanding of volcanic hazards. Number 2. The Nevado del Ruiz eruption in Colombia in 1985. Destructive lahars following the eruption of Nevado del Ruiz in Colombia in 1985 caused significant loss of life and infrastructure. On November 13, 1985, the explosion occurred. The eruption melted snow and ice on the summit, generating volcanic mud flows that cascaded down the slopes. These lahars moved at high speeds and caused a lot of destruction by picking up debris. The town of Armero was particularly affected as the lahar engulfed it, with the tragic loss of thousands of lives. The disaster drew international attention and calls for improved volcano monitoring and hazard mitigation. The Nevado del Ruiz eruption killed and resulted in approximately 25,000 people, making it one of the deadliest volcanic events of the 20th century. Warning controversy. Scientific warnings of potential hazards were not adequately communicated to local populations, leading to criticism of a lack of effective communication and evacuation measures. Number 1. 1815 Mount Tambora eruption. The eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815 is considered the most powerful eruption in recorded history. It happened on the Indonesian island of Sumbawa. The eruption was so large that it released 160 to 200 cubic kilometers of volcanic material into the atmosphere. Approximately 71,000 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest volcanic eruptions in history. The eruption triggered a series of tsunamis, wreaking additional havoc on the coast of Java and other nearby islands. The release of large amounts of volcanic ash and gases into the stratosphere caused a year without a summer in 1816. This caused crop failure and food shortages throughout the northern hemisphere. The eruption dramatically changed the landscape in and around Tambora, burying villages and altering the coastline. The Tambora eruption serves as a stark reminder of the potentially catastrophic consequences of powerful volcanic events.